opening up the options that we're giving to players and how they experience the story. It's far less linear than any game that we've ever built before, and we're making this really cool, interconnected world. And so you can revisit spaces that you've already been to before, and things might change about some of those spaces.
All of this is up to the player to pursue. There are a lot of secrets to be discovered, a lot of mysteries in this world, a lot of challenges that the player can take on.
And also from a storytelling perspective, finding ways to tell the story through the environment and the gameplay is important for us. And sometimes it's even better when there is a certain kind of subtlety and restraint as well, that you see hints of something in the world and you start to form ideas of what that was. You create the stories yourself. And relying on these type of elements more allow the player to see and feel and kind of play through the world in their own way.
With Control, we talk about it as it's a very sort of gameplay-driven experience, and what that means is we want to make sure that gamers can sort of control the experience, play it at their own pace.
Because of that, for storytelling, we have found ways to make the story more flexible depending on how the player is going forward.
So the narrative in Control is different from previous Remedy games because it is less cinematic focused. There's a lot more environmental storytelling. Gameplay and story are working hand in hand to tell the plot and develop the characters.
Instead of just having a few levels that you can play through, we have a lot of different optional content that you can get involved with and get into the deeper lore of the universe. And there's a lot of surprises in there as well.
Thematically, the idea of being in control or losing control is very much at the heart of the story.
The Bureau has been invaded by an otherworldly force, and Jesse, the new director, has to regain control of the building. So really, control is in every aspect of the game.
Trying to control dangerous forces and then things going catastrophically wrong.
And then you have the combination between the gunplay, we're good at that, but we're bringing the supernatural abilities, and hopefully the mixture of those will create a really, really good sort of gameplay feel.
The player has these powerful supernatural abilities that allows them to control their surroundings, use the surroundings almost as a weapon against the enemies.
We really want players to be able to customize the way that they experience this game. And in that sense, it's going to be very easy to get into, but hard to master. So you may turn the corner and find an enemy that you've never experienced before, and you're going to have to customize your weapons and your abilities in order to overcome that obstacle.
Because we do want Control to be something that people who play a lot of games will enjoy, which means you need to have mechanical depth and you need to have a lot of sort of interesting challenges and combat for the players. So we hope to bring that, and then of course layer that with the story and the unique setting. So lots of things I think that will make the game stand out.
It's always that great combination of great storytelling, really interesting characters, a really cool world, and great high-action gameplay on top of it to pull it all together.
She has to master her supernatural abilities, she has to master her new role, and players will go on that journey with her.
What we now want to do is to make the player feel more involved and kind of emphasizing the elements that are interactive and kind of relying on gameplay more.
We want to make sure that the player is in control.